Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you're ready because it's here. It's finally here. I've been super excited about this for the past couple of months, but here we are, May 29th, 2019, my birthday, and like I promised, today a major announcement is about to be dropped. And then on July 1st, there's going to be a big live show over on Dark Avenger C86. But that's for the end of this video. Let's stick to this video because there's so much to talk about before we actually get into the announcement. So let's start at the beginning with me apologizing to each and every one of you. I am super sorry that this video is going up late. I should have thought in advance and recorded this video and the Dark Avenger C86 video in advance instead of waiting till the day of my birthday to record these. I didn't expect today to be as busy as it was. You're probably not even watching this on the 29th as I'm looking at the time as it's ticking away, and by the time this gets uploaded and processed, it might not be May 29th anymore. So I'm sorry that this is a day late. I've been keeping everybody on social media up to date on this. This video is not going to have any edit-ins. There's not going to be any graphics. I've actually printed out all the graphics I wanted to use in video. I printed out on paper so we won't have to worry about editing any of that in. Unfortunately, though, the Dark Avenger C86 video that I recorded earlier today does have to be edited, and that's due to a lot of background stuff and a few things that I was messing up because of background stuff. So yes, that video has to still be edited. So that's going to be the tail end of everything as far as the announcement goes. It's going to go up on this channel first, my new channel. It's going to be going on social media right after this goes live. It's going on social media on Facebook and Twitter, Instagram as well. You'll understand why when we get into the announcement, and then tomorrow or later on the 30th, once the video is rendered and everything, the last video on Dark Avenger C86 for anybody who hasn't moved over to this channel yet, as the Dark Avenger C86 channel is winding down. We are 4 episodes away from 500. July 1st, mark it on your calendars. Live show July 1st on Dark Avenger C86. Big live show. Huge importance. As I always say, with the ending of one thing, everything ends so other things can begin. That's going to be the theme for July 1st. Big major stuff is going to be talked about there. Be there on Dark Avenger C86. That's all I'm going to say about that. Going back now to this video. Got through the apology. Brant, I have to drop a huge thank you for, and I'm sure all of you are going to be super happy about this. For my birthday today, Brant has given me 2 extra things to talk about in this announcement video that I'm super excited about. So now this went from a major announcement to announcements. Multiple things. And I got to give a huge thanks to Brant. And that's all going to be talked about before we get into the major announcement. Because a lot of it's teasers. We're going to get into it. I'm excited. Let's do this. Here we go. Now that we've got all of that early stuff out of the way. No edits. This is a straight run video. Back when I was 15 years old, I had a dream. I created a character. I created a story. I created a universe to share with my family, to share with my friends. Never once thinking that I'd be sharing this character beyond that small circle. Lo and behold, not even 15 years later, Celestial Falcon issue number 1 is released. Now, the world I created, I'm sharing with the entire world, with Brant helping me co-write and update, and you all know the story about Celestial Falcon. So that dream became a reality, and then on my birthday last year, I announced 529 Studio, the imprint at Last Summer Press, the imprint where Celestial Falcon and his universe has a website, 529studio.com. And the year before that, I also announced Celestial Falcon issue 1 coming out. Now, I can't promise every year on my birthday I'm going to have a major announcement, but I have some this year. And I bring up all that stuff about dreams because today's announcement is another thing. Part of actually the Celestial Falcon dream. Connected but not. And there's a story behind it that we'll get into, but it was a dream that never in a million years did I think would be happening. But here we are in the year 2019, and it is happening. It is going to happen, and it will be live once this video is up. Before we get into that, though, I talked about 529studio.com. Brant has let me know today to let all of you know that the website has never been closer to being complete than it is right now. And he sent me this awesome teaser image to show each and every one of you. Yes, 529studio.com is coming soon. Stay tuned. We will be talking more about this in the coming weeks, in the coming time. Coming soon. Let's put it that way. And what would 529 Studio be with its website getting ready then with a little bit of a revisit? We went back with 529 Studio and we decided to revisit the logo for 529 Studios. So, we are still working on logos. I've seen a bunch of logos that Brant has been working on, little ideas here and there. And I have another teaser for all of you. 529 Studio is going to be getting a revised logo coming soon. Will it come at the same time as the .com? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. It all depends on Brant, myself, and what what Brant finishes and what we agree that works. Because, again, we have to make sure that we all like it. But I do have a teaser because this one is was one of my favorite ones. And Brant gave me a special teaser to share with each and every one of you. This is a teaser for the 529 new logo. One of them. It's still going through some revisions, some work, so it's tentative. It's still being worked on. So we've got the .com, which is so close, which is closer than it's ever been to being done. A year later, we are almost ready for launch with the .com. As a matter of fact, we have a new logo that we're revisiting, and I'm going to say it here first. Issue number 2 of Celestial Falcon, just like the website, it has never been closer to being done. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to mention it here. We're probably going to be done with issue 2 by this week. Fully done with it. Then we're going to start working on it, and then we're going to be setting up the Kickstarter for it. Now, there's a reason for the Kickstarter. There will be a video. There will be a lot of discussion. I will be discussing a lot of the Celestial 2 and the reasons behind Kickstarter when we get closer to that time. But yes, Celestial Falcon issue number 2 has never been closer to being done. And I've been saying this. I've been mentioning it the past couple of days now. 2019 Part 2. What I consider 2019 Part 2 is we are at the halfway point very soon. June is the 6th month of the year, which means halfway point. So the first half of 2019 is almost officially over. We've got 2 more days until the first half of the year is over. Second half of the year, Part 2, big things are going to be happening. Celestial Falcon, 529 Studio, everything. Big things are going to be hitting the world at 2019 Part 2. 2019's benchmark is going to be happening. The big events are going to be hitting all of you in Part 2 of 2019. So I hope you're all as excited as I am. I'm super excited. So those are all the teasers, and that's all the really awesome stuff coming out of 529 Studios, Celestial Falcon. I'm really, really excited about all of that. But now we come into the news that was the original reason for this big announcement video. Like I said, I had a dream a long time ago. And when I created Celestial Falcon, I knew I would need a universe to name where Celestial Falcon and all of the heroes in that world would be. Now, obviously, it wasn't 529 Studio. That's the imprint for LEP. But I did create a name. Now, remember, I was 15 years old when I say this. I created a name for this universe, and I called it Shooting Star Press. I know it sounds a little bit media-ish, but for me, Shooting Star was a universe. So Shooting Star Press was, if I ever decided to make it a comic book, because I was huge into reading Superman and huge into comics at 15, I said if I ever made comics, though, I would make the comic brand Shooting Star Press. That would be my company. Obviously, that never happened. I work for LEP, and our imprint is 529 Studio. But that name and that title has stayed with me all these years. There was, I did this in the last video for Dark Avenger 2. There was a ShootingStarPress.com. And from what I remember, it was a wrestling website, because there is a wrestling move called the Shooting Star Press. Now remember, at the time, I wasn't thinking wrestling. I wasn't thinking anything. I was thinking Shooting Star because I love shooting. I love the idea of Shooting Star. For some reason, that title stuck with me. And Press, because it was press. It was, I don't know. Well, maybe I was thinking Superman with the press, or maybe I was just thinking this is like a media sort of. It's a comic book company media, so I was thinking press. But suffice it to say, Shooting Star Press, even though it's gone, the .com is astronomically priced, to say the least. So what this all culminates to is that title has stuck with me all these years, for 15 plus years. And now here we are. I'm on a brand new YouTube channel. I had Dark Avenger C86. I also work on Comic Frontline, Brooklyn Boys 13 whenever we have, Michael and I, any type of 360 idea. I have What the Card, where right now that channel, as much as we don't want to be on a hiatus, we're on a hiatus again. But I have a lot of places I'm on YouTube. And then you go outside of YouTube, there's still comicfrontline.com. There's Instagram. There's Twitter. I just announced on Facebook, and here's another little announcement if you missed my Facebook post. I will be starting Facebook live shows on my Facebook. So if you'd like, by the time this video goes up, I should have a link in the description below to my Facebook. Again, random friend requests, not always going to be accepted, but I won't be denying them. Let me get to know you through live shows or through these videos or somewhere, and if I know who you are, I might be more inclined to accept your friend request, because again, this is a Facebook profile. So anything that's not public already is mostly for friends. So again, I just would like to know who I'm getting the friend request from instead of random people, because this is still my personal Facebook page, but I'm going to be live streaming on there, and they'll be public, so you can publicly comment, you can publicly watch. That's an announcement I already made on Facebook, but for those of you that didn't know, I will have a link to my Facebook in this video, as well as in future videos. It will be set up in the default. And I probably will be adding a link on my channel page as well. So, I'm in a lot of different places, and now I want to start writing, outside of writing comics, I want to start writing posts again. And not just comic related, not just game related. I want to do a wide variety of posts. Writing, comics, video games, life, love, the pursuit of happiness. Maybe not that far, but I want to start writing again, and I've mentioned this before. So, I originally created a blogger. That since has changed because, well, we'll get into why in a second. So, I have all these different things I'm working on. So, there are a lot of places you can find me right now, and it could get confusing for a lot of people. It could get a bit busy, you know, thinking, okay, I got to go here, there, and everywhere. But then I sat down one day and I thought to myself, there needs to be maybe a place where all of the stuff I do, and I started streaming on Twitch, by the way. So there's my gaming, there's my playthroughs or gameplay or multiple, whatever. That's me gaming. So I'm all over the board, and honestly, I have a hard time keeping up with me, because there's so many different places and so many different things that I do. Because I love doing multiple things. I love doing a wide variety of things. So, what if there was a hub where all of that stuff can come together, and I could get some writing done on there, do some posts on there? And that's when I sat down one day and I started remembering about Shooting Star Press. Basically, what my comic company would be. Now, again, I don't need a comic company. I work for an awesome comic company now. Shooting Star, though, what if I took everything I'm doing and everywhere I'm doing, and I took this universe, I took this universe of different things that I do, and I brought it all together, and then I put some exclusive stuff there as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today to announce, I'm super excited about this, I hope you're all excited, ShootingStarUniverse.com. Logo created by Brant, by the way. ShootingStarUniverse.com is going to be where you can find everything From Instagram to YouTube to Twitter to Last Ember Press, 529 Studio, Comic Frontline, Brooklyn Boys, the works. All of it is going to be right here. And as of this video, if you type in shootingstaruniverse.com, you will be greeted with this. We are still working on the website, but it's going to be up and running very soon. Brand has been working double, triple time to get the website up for me, which I super appreciate. And again, on top of that, the 529 news that he gave me and the teasers that he gave me to share with all of you. Yes, that is what I've been holding on to for the past couple of months. My brand. I need a brand for where all of my stuff is, all of my creativity, everything. And as much as I love to use my name as the brand, my name is my name. That's how you find me. That's how the creator of everything is my name. But I need a brand name for myself, for my work, for my creativity. And it encompasses everything. From my writing in 529 Studio, Last Ember Press, to my videos on my channel, Comic Frontline, Dark Avenger C86, my Twitch, Dark Avenger Gaming channel. It encompasses everything. So my brand, I decided, instead of using my name, I decided to take the Shooting Star, add universe, because this is my universe we're in right now, and create my own brand name. Shooting Star Universe. Now, I'm working on a bunch of other things. This is just the beginning. This is just the start. Like I said, on July 1st, look forward to some updates when it comes to Shooting Star Universe. But there's some big things coming in July as well. But the big announcement today is shootingstaruniverse.com. You can go check the website out now. Bookmark it. Bookmark it, because on there it will have everything. Instagram, Twitter, everything. I don't use Tumblr, so I'm sorry if you're looking for Tumblr posts. I don't use Tumblr. I don't use Snapchat. But everything I do, from videos to picture posts to Twitter posts to social media posts, everything is going to be there. As well as the exclusive post. Now, when will I start writing? I know a lot of you are like, Chris, when are you going to start writing? I mean, you just said you're going to have posts on there. The writing is coming soon. The website needs to be finished, needs to be tuned up a bit. By the time you all are checking it out, probably right as you're watching this video, you'll see that it's still being worked on. As soon as the website is fully worked on, believe me, I will post on social media when the first post is live. And when the first post goes live, that means the site is live. When the site is live, that means we are live. We are all systems go greenlit. That's when Shooting Star Universe is going to take off. Now, with that being said, 529studio.com working together with shootingstaruniverse.com. 529studio.com is going to be everything 529 Universe, Celestial Falcon Universe, Heroverse, writing, updates, teasers, comic-related news in the 529 Universe related. All of the stuff in 529 Universe is going to be posted there. There will be exclusive posts on 529studio.com. I want to make that perfectly clear that anything that's related to the comic book, universe, to 529 Studios, the studio, the imprint, Last Ember Press related, will be on 529studio.com. However, until that .com is up, the news for all of that will be on Shooting Star Universe. Once 529 Studio is up and running, I will make a post on Shooting Star Universe letting all of you know that the 529 news and comic news is all going on 529studio.com. That is for the future. Shooting Star Universe is the present, and that's where all of the stuff is going to be for now. When 529studio.com comes up, we will make another video, and I will talk about where everything is going to go. But again, Shooting Star Universe is going to be an encompass of everything, so even if something goes on 529 Studio, it will still be reflected in Shooting Star Universe anyway. It just won't be posted as an actual post in Shooting Star Universe.com. I hope all of you are excited. I'm super excited. I've been super excited about this, and I've shared this with a few people. The July announcement, however, now that we've gotten today's announcement done, the July announcement, no one except one person, no, two people know about. Only two people. And some people might be mad about it because I didn't tell them. And it's not for any malice. I like to surprise people sometimes. And honestly, if I didn't need the help from one of the two people, I would have saved it for this person as well. Because I like to surprise everyone. I don't like to spoil things. And I feel like I spoiled it, but at the same time, I really needed help. And again, we'll talk about this more on the live show in July, but you all will understand on July 1st exactly what I'm talking about, why I'm being so secretive, and why I'm telling all of you 2019 Part 2 is going to be what defines 2019 for myself and for everyone that's involved in all the things I just mentioned. So, that is your big announcement. This is your big announcement. ShootingStarUniverse.com. This logo is awesome. The website looks great so far, and it's all going to be amazing once everything is set up and greenlit. Like I said, this website is up. It's getting ready to go, and we are going to go. This adventure just kicked it into high gear. Are you ready? I know I am. Thank you all for being here for this announcement. 21 minutes long. I hope you sat through the whole thing. Again, I would like to just say that the reason I do all this is because I love all of you. I do this because I care, and I want to make sure that all of you get as much content, as much entertainment, and as much of the stuff I work on as possible and as it comes out. Shooting Star Universe, the posts that I'm going to be writing in there, I'm doing because I like to share things. I like to entertain. I like to give people, all of you, something. I want to make sure that before I leave this plane of existence, I leave something behind. And this is how I'm going to attempt to leave my mark on the world. And I hope to entertain, educate, enlighten, and just have you all have a great time with the stuff that I create and do. Whether it be a video, a post, something that'll inspire you. Maybe I hope to be inspiring to some people when it comes to... Honestly, this was a dream. This was a dream that now exists. That now exists. Dreams can happen. So I hope that through what I'm doing, somebody will be inspired and maybe go beyond where I am. Go further than where I am. Maybe they'll be the next huge thing somewhere else and they'll be bigger than me. I want that. I want to be... But I want to make sure that I inspire that person to try for it. Because there's somebody out there that has something amazing and they're hesitant about it. And then they see what I'm doing and then they're like, maybe I should try. And then that person will... The next, who knows what. Depending on whatever they're striving for. And I know a few very talented people who said they were inspired by my videos, which means a lot, but I think they're way more talented than I am, and they will be going places, and some of them are going places, and I'm just honored to be that person that inspired them. Obviously, leaving my mark on the world is my number one priority, but all of you are also my number one priority. I want to make sure that everybody gets entertained, enlightened, inspired, everything from my work. Even the one person that likes to come on my videos, probably you're not even watching this part of the video. I have somebody out there who loves to troll my channel with thumbs. I really don't care. You can do whatever you want, my friend. Came over from Dark Avenger C86, but I do this for all of you. Because I love all of you. I care about my viewers. Regardless how many or how few. Over the course of the past 10 years, there have been hundreds of people that have watched my stuff. It's gone down to tens, gone back up to hundreds. Lord knows how many to this day are still being reached by something somewhere in the spectrum of all the things I do. I do it for everyone. I do this to leave a mark on the world somehow, and I do this to share what I've created with the world and with all of you. And I truly hope that Shooting Star Universe is the beginning of something even grander. With the posts, with the writing that I'll be able to add to that, like what I used to do on MySpace, Yes, I am old. I know this. I used MySpace and my blog was super popular there. I'm hoping to get that energy and that momentum back that I once had when I wrote before when it comes to posts and stuff through Shooting Star Universe and through my writing, which is the comic, through my videos, which you're watching right now, and beyond that. Thank you all for being here again. I will see you all really soon in the next video.